Is this episode 6 or...
Episode
6 or 7 or 5?
This is episode 6.
Okay, we're on 6.
Episode 6. Will you...
Getting a bit mixed
I'll
up already.
be in Tasmania when this is... when this gets uploaded.
You'll be vanished.
I'll be, in the forbidden land of the Bermuda Triangle.
Everyone knows Tassie doesn't exist.
It does.
Nah, okay, that's stupid.
It has to. Where am I going then? Well, we'll find out when I get there.
Just flying to the edge of the earth.
If I get there.
I mean, it is flat. I don't think it's flat, for the record. That's him.
I'm 30-70. The earth is flat. I'm 30%.
Wait, 30% you think it is?
30% yes.
That's a pretty big
no.
30%. That's a chunk.
There's a lot going on.
That's a chunk.
But we're not gonna jump down that rabbit hole.
We've done enough of the old flat Earth stuff last week.
No good. It keeps me up at night. I don't like it.
No, I love conspiracies, man, and I feel like since we've started this podcast, I've spent a lot of my time looking into them, which is quite bad. But it's a hobby.
Is it a hobby?
A guy's allowed to have a hobby.
A hobby or
interests my curiosity. It perks it. Peaks it?
Perks your curiosity.
Well, it does something to it. It tickles it.
You're fancy.
Tickles my curiosity bone, if that's a thing.
But yeah, no, it's been a interesting few days because we're recording on the Friday.
It's been a short week.
It's been a short week because we've had to record one in advance because I'm away for the week. We also have another recording on Sunday with another guest coming on, so you'll hear about that in. This will be 2 weeks now.
Yeah, so we're obviously recording in advance.
Yeah, we have to double up because we don't want to not do one for a week. So
we'll announce it next week. So just before it comes out, like midweek, we'll announce it. And
Yep. I'm going to change things up this week. I'm going to go out on a limb. We're going to start with the solder folds.
Yes, I was thinking this because I felt like there was some good stuff, some funny stuff, but a lot of people don't listen to full podcasts. A lot of them,
I understand.
Yeah, I mean,
the way our one goes, they hear the first 6 minutes.
They hear us talking about the flat Earth and they click off. Yeah, either that or we're just going to assume their phone died or their computer died. That's why it clicked off.
That's not what the analytics say. When I click the analytics tab,
the analytics clicks off at this point.
I can see it.
Charge your laptops.
We
charge
can
your
see
phones.
It. We're not dumb. When you click off the podcast. 4 minutes in, it bloody tells us.
100%.
It tells us. And the TikToks.
That's why.
You got to make sure we get the first 3 seconds to be as capturing as possible. But we can't do that because we're still banned.
Well, the thing is, we're getting better every week. We're correcting little things every week, and that's all you can ask. And I'm actually excited that we make these mistakes. Not excited, but I'm happy we make these mistakes.
You'd rather get it out early
so we can fix it.
Yeah.
And progress, I guess. Do you want to take the first? Do you want to take the first one?
Yeah, I will take the first one.
Go on then, chef.
All right. So, what do I kick it off with? There's a few good ones here.
Got a few this week.
All right. I'll start off with a pretty simple one. So, Beth says, dogs sleeping in the same bed as you. Sold or fold?
So, my dog always sleeps with my parents.
What, just in the middle?
I think so, yeah. It doesn't it's never slept with me, but I know a lot of people their dogs sleep with them.
That could be handy sleeping next to Mamo.
Next to Mamo?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah, with his triangle undies flowing about. That's the wall we're talking about. Just chuck a dog in the middle.
Oh my God. Put the dog wall in the middle. Nah, I don't really know with this. Like, I feel like it's probably better if the dog you train the dog to sleep in its own bed.
Yeah. Yeah, but then again, people are really attached to their pets.
And they like sleeping, cuddling with it.
Yep, people are attached to their pets, which is pretty normal.
I think if it were me and I lived on my own with a dog, I'd want it to sleep in its own bed, but like in my room, I think.
Yeah, like on the floor.
Yeah, but then again, I can't talk for that because I haven't experienced that. Who knows? Maybe I would.
Yeah, let us know. Let us know, actually, in the comments of one of our videos or something, if you sleep with your dog and if you don't, so we can get a rough understanding of who and who doesn't, what the percentage is like. Because I think there's going to be a lot of people that do.
I'm not a huge fan of sleeping. It's going to sound bad. I don't like I'll sleep obviously with a woman, but I'm not a huge fan of it. Like, I know people.
You want your own space?
People like cuddling, but I'm very like a messy sleeper. Yeah. I snore.
You fling about.
I slobber. I'm a messy sleeper. snore, slobber, this, that, like breath stinks in the morning, like just like a mess. Like,
yeah.
I'm not a huge fan of sharing that with someone. And like, oh man, when it's hot, like their body,
that's why I'm excited to go on this Tassie trip, man.
their body radiating heat.
It's 8-9 days of pure cold weather. Yeah. I checked the weather today, midday, 12 degrees, snowing in the mountains.
Tassie will be killer, I reckon. I don't know. I just feel like it'd be so nice, clean, peaceful.
Clean. Yeah, that's what it looks like. Well, I can't speak for, you know.
If I ever end up over east for like a long period of time ever, I'm probably going to go visit because like that's something I'd want to tick off the bucket list.
Yeah, it seems like the place to go for a little staycation.
But yeah,
which is what it is.
Yeah, 100%. What would be sold or folding? I'm gonna fold, but like not a violent fold.
Yeah, I think I'm sold.
Yeah,
I think I'm sold because I got my dog's not overly loud.
Yeah, I think
or doesn't shed hair.
Mine's full on, so that's I think another reason.
Mine's not pretty laid back. Doesn't shed hair. Doesn't bark randomly throughout the night.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm sold because I don't mind end of the bed, like where my feet are on the other side.
That's probably
so
ideal.
the opposite diagonal corner, end of the bed. But don't come on the fucking pillow.
Yeah.
That's
Look, like I said,
fold on the pillow one.
I'm fine with it, like obviously, but I'd probably prefer no. But it's not a violent fold, just a fold. I guess that's what this segment is about. I guess.
Yeah. Oh. All right, next one. Do you want to go this one or?
Yeah. So we've got. I've caught on to it now. This one is from your sister.
Yes.
I've caught on now. I know you have a sister. Seeing the account.
6 episodes in.
Seeing the account. She goes, wetting your toothbrush before or after the toothpaste.
Ooh.
This has developed over the span of my life.
Ooh.
I used to do both.
So wetting your toothbrush before or after you?
I used to do both, but now I do it just after.
I reckon I wet my toothbrush every 5 seconds when I'm brushing my teeth.
Well, you keep wetting it?
Yeah.
This is a classic.
No, it's not.
What, you're just wetting it off?
No, not wetting it off, but like
you just keep sticking it under there. It's just a bit of lubricant.
No, but like it gets fucking, it burns. The toothpaste burns. The one that I use is
what
strong.
Are you using? Something corrosive?
Methylated spirits.
Brushing teeth with proper 12.
Terps.
Proper 12.
That
proper 12.
That Glen 20 bottle of alcohol we used to down.
Can we just talk about that for a second? What was that called?
I don't know.
I know. We'll pop it up on the screen.
Yeah, we'll put it up there.
Find that bottle. Pop it up right there.
Glen 20.
A bottle that smells. No, I don't know.
It's minty. Yeah, it was like a green, like Listerine.
It looked like Listerine,
yeah.
And it tasted like Chewies. Yeah, like mint. And you could just shot this stuff. It was phenomenal, man.
Yeah,
you'd shot it and you'd have a beautiful breath.
Yeah, you go out and everyone's complimenting you.
Oh, that's a nice minty breath.
You smell phenomenal and you're pissed.
And you're buckled. You're buckled. It's like a liqueur. Like it's going straight down the hatch.
No,
that stuff is crazy, man.
Yeah, and there was another one.
I want that again.
I'm also going to find another photo here. There was one that has like a slug in it.
Oh god, the old tequila.
Tequila with a slug or a worm at the bottom.
Yeah, that is feral.
I can't. Did we know anyone that ever ate that?
Jack Valentini chewed through one of those
Yuck,
bad boys.
Man.
Squirted.
Yuck.
Thing squirted. It's
popped open.
Yeah.
That's feral.
In his mouth, obviously, but
well, you'd hope so. I don't know what else he's chewing with.
Fucked. Shout out to Jack, man. Fuck, I don't know why I did that, man. But yeah, that Glen 20 stuff. Next time I'm drinking again, which is probably in about 50 days, 54, 55 days.
Well, as of recording.
As of today, yeah.
Yeah.
100%. Glen 20, get that up here.
Yeah, I liked it. I liked it.
But anyway, for this, before or after, so what are we solding or folding on?
So I'm going to go through my routine quickly. So I'm toothbrush out, wet the toothbrush to clean it off if it's got any bits from sitting out in the thing all night.
I don't really do that.
Just give it a little wash because I think, you don't know what fly or something has flown in there. It's a bathroom. You might have a bug or something come out the drain and walk over your toothbrush. You never know. So I'd rather be safe than sorry.
No,
and it doesn't hurt to give a little...
Solve for this.
A little wet at the start.
Yeah.
So wet it a little bit, toothpaste on, wet it again. Yeah. Just to cement the toothpaste.
You've got to wet it.
In the bristles.
Not using dry toothpaste. Yeah. It's been sitting in the warm.
Yeah, exactly.
No.
Wet the toothpaste.
I'm sold on both.
Scrub. And then...
Scrubbity scrub.
A little... Once it gets too foamy and starts to get like... Obviously, you got a little bit of gunk in your teeth and whatever. Just rinse it off a little bit and then straight back in.
Yeah.
Just keep it fresh. Keep it moist. Because you don't want... Yeah, you
don't want...
the
moisture in there. I'm sold.
You don't want a dry, shitty toothpaste.
Hygiene's always good. Water's always good.
Yep. I'm sold.
I'm sold on that.
I'm sold. I think it's a good... I'm sold on... before, during, and after. I'm sold on the whole lot. So the question was, wetting your toothbrush before or after the toothpaste?
Yeah, I'm before and after.
I'm before
during this
and when toothpaste on.
There's no need when it's during.
Just to keep
fucking brush
to keep it flowing.
Anyway,
all right, I've got another one here.
what have you got?
So,
Land.
So we got GIF, so GIF, the little video sticker things.
Yeah.
So pronouncing it with a G as in girl, not G as in George.
It's
GIF. It's GIF.
It's definitely
it's
a GIF.
GIF. It's not
a
GIF.
GIF. What the GIF?
GIF's a J.
I'll get there in a jiffy.
Yeah.
I'll get there in a jiffy. It's GIF. It's
Get
GIF.
there in a yarn.
There's nothing you could do to convince me otherwise.
Yeah, GIF sounds stupid.
GIF. Jiffrey.
Jiffrey. Jiffrey Dahmer.
Jiffrey, come here.
She's not South African.
God's sake. It's
Jiffrey Dahmer.
Jiffrey Dahmer. If you were South African.
South African.
If you're South African, it might be Jiffrey. Jiffrey, come here, Jiffrey. Man, that's it. We just eliminated the South Africans from the podcast. No, love South Africans.
Greek's gone. South African's gone.
Love your safaris.
I checked out analytics actually.
What? What? Just tells you the nationality of it?
Yeah, you can see where
dust.
you can see who's watching your podcast where from.
Dust.
We had 4 downloads on the last podcast from the UK. So
Who's in
shout
the
out
UK?
to all the UK
Who's
listeners.
in the UK? That's probably someone on holiday.
It's probably KSI.
I thought this was probably Kale.
No. He's useless.
Oh, God.
I
watching our pod, yeah?
Yeah, but we've obviously got a few UK listeners, so that's good.
That's good. I don't know who they are, but they should reach out.
But yeah, sold or fold. So we're going to go sold on
GIF.
Sold on GIF,
100%.
not GIF. It's not a J, and you're not South African.
Can be GIF if you're South African.
Yeah,
South African.
South Africana.
Absolutely. What we got next? I've got a couple from Mr. Chris Tilson here.
Oh yeah, he
sent a lot of rubbish ones, to be honest. But
yeah, Chris, sort it out.
We'll go through it. He goes sold or fold free balling at home and going out in public. So I think he means going commando.
I think I've only ever done it once or twice.
I think this is pretty self-explanatory. I think it's fine to do it at home.
Fine to do it at home, and fine to do it if it's last resort.
Yeah, if you're choosing to go out without jocks on, what is wrong with you?
Say you've gone out somewhere and you've gone to someone's house or something and you didn't plan on going for a swim.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you go for a swim and you're a bit wet and you just chuck a pair of shorts on after you got in the car just to stay dry.
Yeah.
So you're not got damn pass everywhere.
No, I think it's I'm sold.
Sold on that.
So definitely at home. Like at home, you can be naked. Who cares? Like as long as your parents or your sister aren't right in front of you. But if you're living by yourself, 100%. I think definitely fold if you're choosing to go out.
Yeah, if you're just like you got underwear available and you go, I feel like
don't want to do the washing.
Nah,
don't want to do the washing.
That's disgusting.
Come on, fold on that.
Then you're flinging about, and then you end up like Mamo. one nut mams poking out the side. He's got another one here. So, sold or fold. This is like can't go any other way. Sold or fold. Voddy lime sodas.
I'm sold. It's an excellent drink.
The best thing.
I think I got you onto those, eh?
Yeah, you did.
I remember you used to give me shit for them.
No, I used to give you shit because you were
young,
very young, and it was purely vodka Red Bulls or vodka V's. And then I started feeling the side effects.
Everyone goes through this, I feel like.
Heart palpitations.
Everyone goes through this, guys.
You can't even eat your Nando's on a Sunday.
Everyone turns out as a 16 and 17-year-old, you're drinking, vodka Red Bull, vodka lemonade. Cruisers, yes, cruisers.
They are.
All this sugary rubbish, alcohol, and then all of a sudden you get to about 20, 21, you start having vodka lime sodas and you're like, fuck, this is actually a bit refreshing. I don't feel as rubbish the next day with a sugar rush
and
hangover.
The little bit of lime helps.
Yeah, the lime's nice.
I don't like when I get a vodka lime soda and they chuck a lemon in.
Yeah, that's off. But you're
taking the piss.
You know what I actually can have now if the vodka's not like, I don't know, ethanol?
Mm-hmm.
I can have just vodka soda. I can have it now. I can have just vodka and soda now.
Have you had a vodka tonic water?
No, okay. Tonic water, get in the bin. Fold on tonic water. That stuff tastes ridiculous. It's full of sugar as well. Like, it doesn't taste like it's full of sugar. Yeah. There's diet tonic water in Woolies and then normal tonic water.
That's no good.
What the hell is in tonic water? Like,
it just tastes like you've bitten into an olive off the tree.
Yeah, there's nothing. It doesn't taste sweet at all.
It's so bitter.
And it's full of sugar. I've literally looked at the bottle. It's like So I'm not going to quote it because I'll probably get it wrong, but I know there's a lot of sugar in it. Don't know the exact amount, so don't quote me. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like, yeah, I'm sold on vodka lime sodas.
Yeah,
I feel like
very good drink.
Most people would be of age.
It's almost like wine. You know, it takes a bit to.
See, still can't get into wine, but
I hate wine.
On a wine tour, yeah.
I hate wine, but I can understand people who drink it because obviously it's a bit of not a delicacy, but it takes a bit to hit the palate.
It's a what do you call it? Like a hobby. Scotch, wine, hobbies.
Proper 12, yeah.
Scotches, wines, golf.
Golf is unreal.
They're all like niche hobbies.
Yeah, golf's good, but it's very expensive.
I don't hate on any of them. I just don't do any of them, but I can appreciate them. I can definitely appreciate them. Sold or fold, Dancing Queen, ABBA at a 21st. I don't know where Chris is pulling this shit from. He's obviously been thinking about 21st because he's having his own, but he's gone vodka lime soda, then Dancing Queen at a 21st. He's obviously thinking about his 21st.
Something's on the mind, yeah. And I hope he's not thinking about freeballing at the 21st.
It's all in one.
It's all adding up.
Is it all right if I freeball at my 21st? Mate, you do what you want. It's your night, but come on.
I'll freeball.
Just
drinking
get some
a vodka
Calvin.
lime soda while listening to Dancing Queen. He's trying to plan it out in advance.
It's your 21st, mate. Buy some Calvin Kleins and put them on, for fuck's sake.
Buy some fucking Tuesday undies from Kmart.
Yeah,
Days of the week.
Tradie.
They're the best ones.
Oh, no, they're different, eh? The Tuesday ones
I've got
different.
the Days of the Week one.
Oh, those ones.
Yeah, they're good. But I wear them to soccer because it's just like sliding
I
around
like the
and getting
tradie
rips.
ones. Tradie ones are good.
Yeah, they're all right.
Everyone saw them at Fred again when I was up on shoulders and they saw my jocks. I was going, I'm a tradie. Not a tradie. But
is a barber a tradie?
It's a trade. But I wouldn't say it's a tradie. Doesn't make much sense when you say it like that.
It's a trade or not?
But you know,
the whole point of doing a trade is being a tradie.
Yeah, but if you look at what you call a tradie, you wouldn't call a barber a tradie.
Yeah, bricklayer.
Yeah, bricklayer, yeah.
Tyler.
That's a tradie.
Yeah.
This is a trade, but you're not a tradie. All right?
So you're a tradesman. It's a bit more delicate.
You could say that,
You're not a tradie.
You're just called a barber.
Yeah.
Apprentice barber or barber. You know what I mean?
A hair technician.
Technician. This hair needs some fucking... What's the... Oh, God, I don't know.
He's zoned out. It's a Friday afternoon.
Word for technician. Yeah, God, we rushed here from work. Both of us had work.
Yeah.
Dancing Queen Butt. So it's a classic. I mean,
it's a classic, but it pops up way too often.
Does pop up way too often. Should come on. Shouldn't play the whole thing out. Just play maybe like 2 minutes of it.
The chorus. Get people excited and then maybe go for it again.
Yeah. It depends on the crowd, honestly. I've got a DJ tomorrow night.
Pull me out of this.
I'll probably try to play a bit of Fred again, a bit of ABBA Dancing Queen, but I guess we'll see how it goes.
We got any more?
Yeah, we've got, I found, this is another funny one. Sitting on the floor of the shower after a night out. There's nothing wrong with this. I feel like that's completely fine.
So sitting on the floor in the shower.
Like just buckled, finished.
Best thing ever.
Oh my God.
A nice warm shower when you're just sat there in bits.
Man, in Thailand, shout out to Jordan. Shout out to my mate Jordan when we went to Thailand, man. We had a big night, very big night. And he was pretty finished. And then I remember we got back to our villa in the room. All of us were pretty toasted, to be fair. And I just remember we walk into the... He must have got in before us. I don't really remember it too clearly. He must have got in before us. We go into like the room, bedroom ensuite thing. We're like, is he in the shower? Like, we can hear the shower running. Like,
yeah.
Oh, he's in the shower. And like, we can like see the reflection of the mirror, and we don't see anyone in there. Like, is this shower just running? And all of a sudden we look down and we just see this guy's foot like outwards. Like he's just like slanted in the shower sitting down. I don't know. It was so funny, but like it doesn't sound funny, but it was hilarious. I feel like it's fucking hilarious. Like, yeah, 100% sold. If you're
Thailand.
You're smashed, yeah.
It wouldn't have been the cleanest of water either.
Yeah, just sitting there.
So he wasn't there for hygiene purposes.
God, he's just sitting there getting smashed by sewage water.
Yuck.
Oh my God, man. Fuck, we should talk about that.
What, Thailand?
I've got something I want to talk about there. This is hilarious. I'm going to tell you in a second.
Let's branch off.
We're finishing Sold or Fold. I'm sold on that. Are you sold on that?
I'm sold on that. Let's branch off.
All right, Sold or Fold finished. This is funny, man. So when we went to Thailand, we went there for Rolling Loud. And during that weekend was also like the Thai New Year. It was like April last year. It's called Songkran.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's like a festival that goes for a few days there weekend. But like the idea is they like drench you with water. the locals, like water guns, water pistols, buckets. All day. Yeah.
Or is it just like a...
It's like all day, night for those 3 days sort of thing.
Yeah.
It's like a,
Bit
you know,
strange.
it's a well-known thing. No, so like it's like, it's actually a good thing. And they have this like powder that they smear on you with like the water. So it's
cultural.
So yeah, it is. It's like they're washing away the bad fortune of the last year. That's the idea of the water.
Okay.
And the powder is supposed to like wade away.
You got it.
You got it. Wade away like the evil spirits, or like, you know, bad fortune sort of thing. So it's like it's nice, but it got a bit much. Like, I was fine with it because I appreciated it. I was happy and I was fine with it. But like some of the other boys were like, I'm gonna kill someone. But like
walking around just getting
like they just come
by
at
a water gun.
Yeah, so there's certain places you go where like it's like a little bit less like acceptable, and then there's places you'll just get just destroyed with it. So this water's not clean, and some of it is freezing cold, and some of it is really warm.
Yeah, that makes me feel a bit gross.
And the thing is, right, the warm water feels so dirty and the cold water feels clean. I don't know why. What is that mental thing? It's both the same water, but the warm one feels
Does temperature change?
No, it doesn't change. It just changes the feeling of the cleanliness. Warmness just feels dirty and feral.
Yeah. But then why do you have warm showers?
Yeah, I don't know.
It makes no sense.
Yeah, but like...
Shower's different.
I feel like it's like pee.
Standing on...
Pee is warm.
If someone chucks something warm and you go, oh, why is it warm?
That's rank, yeah.
Why is it warm?
What is that? Psychologist.
Then you chuck something cold and you're like, oh, actually,
that's fresh.
Refreshing.
It's nice. That's clean. It wasn't clean. I can tell you right now.
Yeah.
So we were going through these streets. We went to the main laneways where that happens. Oh my God. Man, if you didn't put your stuff in a waterproof bag, finished. Phone finished. We got soaked like we just walked into a pool. They just come at you, dunk water on your head.
Like buckets.
Buckets of water, dunk it on your head, spray you with water. They get like these big giant things and...
So what if you've got a...
Doesn't matter. It's getting destroyed, whatever electronics you have.
Like a water disease though. What if you can't... Because there's that skin condition.
Oh, don't go there.
We'll try and find it out.
Don't go there.
There's a skin condition where you can't get wet.
Don't go there.
Your skin like peels and burns when you get wet.
Definitely don't go there then. Like... It was crazy, man.
Don't be from Thailand.
And they're so extreme with it. There's this truck, and so this is what they do, right? They'd get on the back of utes as well and spray you off the back of utes, like
little drive-bys,
like fucking Call of Duty, yeah. So it was like that. And there was this one guy, this truck. It's like a big tank on this truck, like a sewage tank, and there's this big hose, and they put like the on switch on, and it's just bucketing water out like straight from the ground.
Adventure World.
Like, it was like sewage water, looked like from a sewer, and it was drenching and flooding the street. Did
you take videos?
I'm like, fuck, man. So these guys must have had a bad year to wash away all this bad stuff. They got that much water to wash it away. They're soaking it. They're flooding it out. It's crazy, man.
They've been sitting like no tomorrow.
Yeah, but then it got to a point where like, all right, I'm buying my own water pistol here. So I bought my own one, and we're on the back of bikes just going, foom, foom, foom.
Can't beat them, join them.
It's pretty sick.
You can't beat them, join them.
Yeah, and it was pretty funny, right? We started doing it, and they started getting angry at us.
Yeah,
you've been doing it to us all day. We've been doing this all day. I mean, we've been getting smashed all day.
The hypocrites.
But yeah, shout out to Thailand. That shit's fun. That was fun.
It's obviously like hot and sticky.
Yeah, so it was good. And then, oh my God, man. We went to a water party this day.
Water party?
Yeah, so it's like a festival with...
water.
Yeah, so it was a festival that night with like DJs and that. And there was like a second level of like Thai girls that were just bucketing water off the edge.
Yeah, so it's
and
like
everyone
fins,
it was like, no, but it was like soaked.
Yeah.
Like there's not a bit of you that's dry.
Ugh.
And it was pretty crazy.
In shoes and socks?
No, you're like in boardies.
And like Birks.
Boardies and Birks, yeah. And it's filthy water, and it's like either hot or cold.
Oh,
you don't know what you're going to get.
Like that.
You don't know what you're going to get.
Yeah,
it's the crazy thing. You don't know if this guy's going to splash you with hot water or cold water. But you don't know.
But you know what I don't like? The warm water, where's it coming from?
I don't know.
You don't know.
I know the cold water. I know the cold water. They're
from?
bucketing ice on it. They're putting ice on in like the big tanks of buckets they've got.
So maybe they've just run out of ice, and that's what the warm water is. It's naturally
warm.
It
felt warm. It felt like someone got it from the shower.
That's disgusting.
And also,
that's disgusting.
So yeah, this water party was sick. It was so sick. It was killer. Like it was like I don't know, nothing I'd ever experienced. I loved it. The thing was, but we were the only white people there. We were the only white people there. And everyone else was Thai, right?
Yeah.
So we were getting targeted, like ridiculously targeted. Like everyone was coming at us.
Like you're an intruder, yeah.
Not intruder, but like they were like, oh, like welcome to Thailand,
Yeah.
pff, bucket of water on your face.
Yeah.
And it was crazy, man. We left there and we're like, how are we not sick? There's no Thailand belly. It's only Bali belly. There mustn't be a Thailand belly.
Really?
We all would have been sick. Ridiculously sick.
Do you think it's a little bit cleaner?
I just don't think there's that bug there, that disease or whatever. Not disease,
So
but
is
bug.
Bali belly a thing?
It's a virus, yeah. Bug, virus, gastritis.
Yeah, okay. I've never had Bali belly.
It's
I've
like a
only been once.
Bali
but
gastro.
yeah, I'm going Bali end of the year.
That'll be killer.
I'm definitely going to go into the year with the boys for soccer.
But yeah, Thailand, yeah, good place. But yeah, if you go during that weekend in April, you're going to get soaked
Yeah.
by dirty water.
I know a few boys that went to Thailand and they said it's really good, like
That's sick.
partying and stuff. It's really
Sick,
fun.
sick.
Really fun.
It's so sick, man. The people
What's
there
the
are so
what's
nice.
the difference to Bali? Like what's
Different. Like Bali's like more touristy, so like there's more white, like more Perth Aussies there,
Yeah.
and like it's more like on. So I don't know how to explain this. It's like more
Thailand's
on
more-
stage for you, like on show. Everything's sort of designed for the tourist in Bali.
Yeah.
And like they all speak really good English and everything, and like Bali's like it's like a big just like destination for like Aussies to go on holiday.
Yeah, it's like, and it's like, you're on holiday, but it doesn't really feel.
It's not like
Like
if
it's
you want
too far
culture,
away.
if you want culture and like that sort of experience, don't go to Bali. Like
Yeah.
if you want to like go to hotels, nice restaurants, nice beach clubs, nice bars, have a good time and party, Bali's perfect.
Yep.
And there's obviously places to do that cultural stuff, but it's just not the same as if it was Thailand.
It's not as
Thailand is a language barrier. From when I went, there's like lots of people don't speak English there. It's
Really?
pretty crazy. Yeah. I mean, like the hotel people do, but
I
like
suppose I have to. Yeah.
forget about your drivers speaking English. They don't speak English.
Isn't that scary though?
No, like you can communicate through like Google Translate.
So then they're like, okay, boss.
You talk into it and it translates it into
Is
the.
that what you're using the whole time?
Oh, like if you needed to talk to them, but like otherwise
Yeah.
you just put it on the app and it's
So
take you there.
yeah, it's like it's different to Bali. You get lost in Bali,
Yeah,
you'll find a way back.
yeah.
You
Look,
get lost in
Thailand's
Thailand,
big.
you're gone.
Thailand's big.
You're gone skis.
It's a big. It's big. Way bigger
I've seen, mate.
than just the island of Bali. But Thailand, yeah, more culture. Like you can, yeah. Obviously, there's a bigger language barrier, but like there's more to explore.
How's
and
it?
I'll
What?
just-
Sorry, keep going.
No, I just love how like there's so much to do. Like, and it's not all like drowned out by tourism and stuff, and they're not all like hounding you. They don't hound you in Thailand. In Bali, they hound you.
Yeah.
They hound you like, oh, do you need a bike? Do you need a taxi? Do you need this? Do you need that?
Yeah. Because they know.
They need like they want the money, but like they're just hounding you. But they know, yeah, you have money, and they know that you're on holiday. In Thailand, they don't hound you. I mean, they might, but
So-
like not near as much.
Yeah. What's the food like? Because I saw a TikTok of.
I'm
Do you
not.
remember that guy?
Yeah, the Spanian.
Spanian?
I'm talking about Spanian now.
No, not Spanian. I know Spanian is this bloke from the UK has gone to Thailand. He was eating like street food. Not street food, but it was like
See, I wanted to do that.
obviously like skewers and stuff.
Yeah, like off like little barbecues off the side of the street.
Yeah. And he ate it and was in bits. He recorded the video after.
Oh, no good.
Mate, I'll try and find it and show you. After
bad.
we have the break, I'll try and find it. He was in bits. Sitting on the toilet, sweating bullets, man.
Yeah, it's,
And this is like 2 hours
it's a risky
after.
game. See, I wanted to do that, but
So obviously they don't tell you what
get
they are
you get
giving
unlucky.
Yeah.
You get unlucky. But I wanted to do that, but the group I was with are more not about that. They wanted Macca's. I was alright with that, but I would have liked to have tried a few more things. But I'm being a bit more adventurous. I like doing things that you can't do here on holiday.
Yeah, that's the whole point you go.
Yeah.
That's the
So
reason you go.
that's
If you
why-
want to go to Macca's, North Perth.
look, it was elite, but it was amazing in Thailand.
Macca's?
It's made with such care.
Really?
It's quick, it's fast, it's hot. It's the double quarter pounder is made each layer perfect.
Wow.
Faster, hotter. Yeah, oh man, it's
not
perfect.
boom, boom, boom.
It's like it looks like the actual photo. It's crazy,
That is crazy.
and you can get it delivered to you on Uber. It's not called Uber. It's called something else over there. It's called Bolt and Grab, like Bolt, and then there's Grab. They deliver it to your door, and you just pay them in cash anytime. Just give them the cash, keep the change, whatever.
That's perfect. That's
Don't have to
perfect.
put your card in. So
There you go.
we're back.
Sorry about that. Well, not even. No, I'm not sorry about that because you know now.
You just know the halfway point.
Halfway or like 30 minutes, the camera stops recording because it can only take up to 30 minutes. So we do 30 and then 30.
It's a vlogging camera.
Yeah, but it looks good.
And we've figured it out now. We've figured out how to get it to not look dark, to get the blue and red on the back.
Yep.
Even though that's not even like really our colours, is it?
Yeah, but just make it look a little bit frisky. That's all.
Frisky.
Frisky.
Right.
I got a little funny story that happened at work last week. So shout out
I haven't heard this one.
Dave. So the boys that work with me and the boys who know Dave, he loves he's up to his antics all the time. He's an older bloke. I think he's like late 60s.
What is his antics?
Early 70s. He's a warehouse. There's always a storeman in our warehouse. He is not great with technology.
Yeah,
one bit.
Late 60s.
Yeah, he's not great with technology.
It would make sense.
He doesn't know how to send a photo to someone on messengers because he can never find where the photo's gone once he's taken it.
Yeah.
He gets lost in his own gallery.
Yeah.
There's only about 8 photos there, but he can never manage to do it. But he's come into the office on it would have been 2 weeks ago. He come into the office and he's stressing out, like real stressing out. And when he stresses out, he bites his pen. So he's got this little like Bic pen, and he chews and chews and chews it when he gets stressed out.
I'm glad I broke that habit.
And this pen looks like shit. Like, you know how
looks like a fucking crispy. What do you call it? Crispy strip from KFC. What are they called now?
Like
tenders.
Tenders.
Looks like a KFC tender.
No, it looks like. So you know how when you first get a brand new clear pen, you can see the ink thing in the middle.
Oh,
this thing is so cracked and shattered on the outside, it is like white, almost. If that makes sense. Like you know when you shatter glass and you can't see through it and it goes white. It's like that the whole way around. It's in bits. It's fucked. This pen's gone. I don't even know how it's got ink still. It's been around for years.
Yeah.
So shout out to Bic for producing some great quality pens. But
maybe we can work together.
Brand deal. Harley Bic.
Have you got those at the Herdsman Bic pens? We need a couple new ones. Stick a sticker on it.
Yeah. Shout out to Herdsman as well.
Yeah. We've got to do some work with them, man.
Yeah. We'll get in contact. Anyway, he's come into the office and we know he's stressing out because he's got that pen wrapped around those chompers.
Those chompers that are
He's got this pen locked in. It's not getting out. It's never getting out.
Telltale sign.
He's come to the office stressing out, and we're like, "Oh, what's up, Dave?" And he's gone, "Oh, I've got viruses all over the computer at the back." I think viruses. What's he clicked?
Malware.
Yeah,
malware.
What's he clicked at the back here? You're only booking freight. Like, you're not doing anything serious. We've gone to the computer at the back, and he's got 42 viruses at the bottom, spamming him. Now I've taken a photo of the laptop screen here.
42 viruses.
42 viruses.
What does that mean?
Like, there's a virus. Yeah. You know how you get the notifications? Your computer's got a virus. 42 of them. 42 notifications.
Oh, it's so funny, man. Old people in computers.
So I've gone to the screen at the back, and this is the I don't know if I can actually show it on camera. Yeah. What's popped up here, but I'll describe because I can say it. We're not going to censor it out because we are explicit. But yeah, if you want to read that, they're the viruses that he's got.
Pornography alert, illegal XXX content, horny mums 2, MP4, first time anal, pornographic virus detected, remove question mark. So I don't know. Would you like to remove those? Actually, no. I might stick around and see what happens here.
I don't know what the fuck he's searching up on the freight computer.
First time anal.
Horny mums.
First time anal in the late 60s.
Alert level. Severe.
There's a severe chance of first time anal.
But this is...
Oh, fuck.
And this was just a start.
Oh,
we closed this thing and I don't even know how many video things popped up saying horny mums near you. Yeah. Just a lot of explicit content.
BeNaughty.com.
Yeah.
Chatterbait.
Jeff is 4 kilometers away.
Who's Jeff?
I don't know, but it's like, that pops up with names and it's like a random person.
Yeah. That's funny.
Amanda's 6 kilometers away. Get in contact with her.
What would happen? Where does that take you? Just to more ads if you click those?
To these 42 fucking viruses.
Have you guys ever wondered like where those ads take you?
The porn ads?
Like, yeah, not even porn ads, just like ridiculous ads, like shave like belly fat off with this pill. Like just ridiculous ones. Or like the ones where it's grow like 7 inches to your dick just by taking this fucking pill or rubbing this cream.
In a day.
In a day.
It does say shit like that.
Bro, they're ridiculous. Surely people aren't believing this.
But they just pop up on Google.
Do you reckon, yeah, I know. Do you reckon people believe these things? Do you reckon some people click on them?
Well, obviously. Some sick people click on them.
Click on them and be like, oh, I wonder if this is going to work.
Oh, fuck, I can do with 7 inches.
Could do with 7 inches, but fuck.
I don't know about a day.
In a day. Oh my god.
But then it gets on to, do you think they actually go and buy the product?
Does the product even exist half the time?
No, they get your card details, you moron.
Yeah,
That's what scammers do.
and then they drive off into the sunset.
Yeah, exactly.
So
With $30 every, or
you
65.
said, hold on. You said card details. I thought you said car details.
Oh, Jesus.
That's why I said drive off into the sunset.
Get these pills for 30 days. Just give us your rego. Are you serious?
Just give us your car keys.
If you got a push start, don't even bother.
That could be classic of the week, man.
That could be classic of the week.
Fuck, that was bad.
What are they going to do with your rego?
I don't know.
What's a scammer?
They can pay my parking
What's
fines.
a scammer in Sri Lanka going to do with your rego?
I don't know, man.
But yeah, I thought that was pretty funny with the 42 porn viruses. I don't know. And we questioned him about it. And to be fair to him, he seemed pretty, like, obviously he hadn't done it. So obviously he's gone to book, like, clicked on something on the side and it's just taken him somewhere. And it's gone
the only person who knows that for sure is him.
But because I went and checked his history and I'm thinking, this bloke's 70. He doesn't know how to clear his history.
That is true.
I checked his history and there was, like, nothing.
Unless.
It was just freight shit.
Unless he did know.
He does not know how to clear his history.
No, he doesn't.
He can't send a photo.
That's funny, yeah. That is true. Mate, you just got unlucky with
You got unlucky.
with a bit of a horny virus.
With your illegal XXX content.
That's so funny, man. Really.
I just love the detected items. Horny _ mums 2 dot
Sorry, not
MP4.
the second edition, not the first.
The Chronicle.
The sequel. The sequel.
The sequel.
The sequel of Horny Mums. Oh, man.
And then I don't know. Yeah, that's annoying because there's something under it, but I can't see. There's a third one, but I can't see what it says.
There's probably a whole list of them there.
Yeah.
Jesus. Are you kidding me?
But yeah, it's I thought it was pretty funny.
That is good.
It was
That's
pretty
a good
funny.
story.
Shout out Dave. He's a great guy. He's a great guy.
He's a great guy.
We should get him on the podcast one day. I always say to him, Dave, I'm going to get you on the podcast. No, you fucking not. No, you fucking not.
What about Mr. Cal Sulek?
Cal won't come on.
Cal
won't come on because
he's just not built for it.
He's all talk.
He's all show no go.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I wanted to now that we've wrapped that up, I wanted to go onto something more. This isn't a conspiracy this time.
Not rabbit hole. We're not jumping down a rabbit hole. We're just doing general talk.
Discussion.
Yeah.
About the afterlife. So it kind of is a conspiracy. Actually, maybe I take that back. Maybe it is a conspiracy, but the afterlife, right?
Mm-hmm.
So no one knows whether that exists, right? I'm not overly religious. No one knows whether that exists, right?
Yeah, I'm not overly religious either, but I have heard, I've seen documentaries and stuff of people that have claimed to have lived before.
That's wild, eh?
I saw one of this kid in Ireland. I think it was Ireland, maybe Scotland.
Yeah.
And this would have been 2010, 2008, so
Yeah.
a little bit ago. But he pretty much they did a documentary on him because his parents were getting a bit concerned with the shit he was saying. So he was like 5, 6 years old and was saying, no, I'm not this person. He had a full belief that he was a different person.
Yeah, right.
And the person he was saying was like, obviously who he believed to have lived before. I'm Jack now, but before I was Stephen McSomething and, I used to do this as a job and I used to...
Yeah, and what, and it's a real person?
And I was born here and died here and stuff like that.
Right, and it checks out?
Yeah, checks out.
When he couldn't have known?
Checks out. Couldn't have known. His parents are like, he wouldn't have seen anything like that on TV.
I'm going to look into that.
Wouldn't have seen anything like that on TV. I don't know if everything 100% checked out, but the stuff that should not be making sense was. Obviously, there was a few bits and pieces that were tweaked and like what he did it for an occupation wasn't the same, but where he did it was. Yeah,
I'm going to check that out for sure. But anyway, the point I was going to make, I was talking about this to the Discordians the other night.
Mm-hmm.
I sent them a really good voice recording. I might play that because I don't think I'm going to say it as perfect as I said it that night.
Yeah, okay.
Just going to get that up. Hold on.
I'm intrigued.
Recorded it. Hold on. Because I said it in such a good way. So I don't want to have to...
Very articulate.
Which speaker does this come out of? This one, eh?
The bottom one, yeah. So you put it out to the top.
That's the one, eh?
Alright, I'm going to bed, but I'll just say this before I go to bed.
I'm a bit sleepy.
Before I forget and while it's fresh in my mind. Yeah, I don't know how religious you guys are. like I'm like Catholic or Christian or whatever, but like I'm not too religious, but I definitely like appreciate it. And like, I don't know, I was just thinking like the idea of like an afterlife, right? Like when we die, like this year, it all sort of hit me that like, fuck, it going black and like just being nothing after we die is so fucking scary.
Yeah.
Such a scary thought, and obviously none of us want to believe that. And I had this thought, right, on like life being so like finite. And it's like, fuck, like, there can't be any evidence of an afterlife, right?
Hold on. There we go.
Because if, like, this higher power or whatever was to show us evidence of this afterlife, then we would go around, like, having no consequence. Life wouldn't have any consequence. And I think that us all dying is what makes life so precious and valuable, and why, you know, we fall in love, and why all these things matter. Like our time matters on here, because that's all we think we have. So even if there actually is an afterlife, which, you know, would be ideal, like, fuck, like, they can't show us that because we'd all act different.
Did you get that bit at the end?
Yes, and it makes sense.
So if
That checks out for me.
if it does exist, they can't show us that.
Yeah, because then you go around, bum off working. Who cares about working? Don't care about
kill people, shoot him, doesn't matter.
Yeah,
He's gonna
I
get
go
another
to jail.
second- he's gonna get
Don't
another
worry, I'm
chance.
going back.
He's gonna get another chance.
I'm getting in the gulag.
Cheat on your missus, get another one. Cheat on her, get another one. Have another kid. Like, it doesn't. You know what I mean? Nothing has consequence because you can just have another shot.
Yep.
So that's what I think is the message that I had there.
Do you believe in an afterlife?
Oh, man, like, I want to, but like, it's scary, man. I feel like, yeah, it's a scary thought. Obviously, everyone wants there to be, but it's scary, man. I'm scared that there isn't, man. It's just blackness, and the thing about the blackness is like you're just not gonna know.
And you just go, like, I just think about you're going forever and ever. You are just floating in this dark. You're gone. You're gone.
It's bro. It makes me spiral this thought, and you know what's fucked? It only hit me this year. Why has that never hit me before like this? Why do I stress about this now?
Do you think?
Why am I worried about like dying and like, you know what I mean?
Do you think you would have changed
I feel like
things that you have done,
I don't know.
knowing?
Yeah. No, like I'm glad I'm like this now. I've changed so much recently just because of this. But yeah, I do agree with that. Yeah. I feel like I would have done things slightly different, but like you shouldn't want to change things. I feel like everything happens for like the next thing to happen. Like,
Yeah, I believe I'm very big on that. That everything happens for a
like
reason.
life makes so much sense looking backwards.
Yeah.
It doesn't make any sense looking forwards, but it makes sense looking backwards. Like that had to happen for this to happen. That had to happen for this to happen. Well, you know?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're very right. You're very right.
That had to happen for this to happen. That had to happen for this to happen, you know?
Yeah.
I would have met that person if I didn't go there. You know, like stuff like that.
Yeah. Yeah. That's very true. Very, very true.
So like looking backwards, it all makes sense. But looking forwards, it like, you know, it's blurry.
Say you've got something coming up and it's like, oh, really can't be bothered going to that. Or really, yeah, like just not for me, or bin it off and go somewhere else, or I will go and then something will happen.
Yeah.
Like say you don't go wherever on the weekend and then you end up going somewhere else, you meet someone,
Yeah.
that person you become friends with, and then it just spirals from there.
Yeah. That's what
And
I mean.
you meet other people through other people, and then something might happen, you might break your arm. But then breaking your arm, you might go to hospital and something else might happen that leads on to the next thing. Like that's what is scary.
Oh, I never understood
But you
that.
like don't live your life in fear. We're not saying go live your life in fear, but obviously be cautious and be wary of what you do.
I want to make the most of everything now. Like I want to do it all.
Yeah.
But it's scary, man. I don't know why it took me to hit 23 to feel this.
I'm gonna play a TikTok here because I actually, where is it? I don't even know.
What is that?
Yeah, so, it's not that one. But
I've seen that guy's TikToks.
man, he's good, hey.
He really gets you thinking.
He gets you thinking. But there was a TikTok that I saw, and it was like the percentage of like how long the Earth is going to go for, how long it's been here for, what's happened. Like we've only started documenting it from a certain time. We don't actually know how old the Earth is. Do you know what I mean?
It's scary, man.
It's not year 2024 of the Earth. There's not been 2024 years only. Way before that. So you're thinking the amount of time, say we live to 100 years. That 100 years is not even like a grain of sand in comparison to how long we're going to be here. Or how long it's, you know.
See, like these thoughts, like I can't.
Civilization has actually been here for.
I don't think our brains are built to comprehend this sort of stuff.
So
'cause it doesn't make, you can't like compare it to anything. You can't relate.
Like life is long. 100 years is a long time.
Yeah,
but life's short.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I love that. Have you seen that video of Dana White? And he goes, like, you think you have time, like you've got no time. Like,
yeah.
You don't have any time.
And that's what
and
like pisses me off when people like lock into one thing and just lock into one thing. Like they get a job, 25 years old, they've got a job. That's the job they do for 50 years. They never do anything else. It's the same thing every day.
It's like an ignorance is bliss, I think. It's
like, why would you like lock yourself into something? You are here for max 100 years.
I think
max. That's if you're healthy, fit, living well. 100 years is a long time. Most people don't make it to 60, 70.
I think there is two ways of looking at it. You look at it the way we're looking at it, and it's like, fuck, we got to live life like.
Why would you not make the most?
We've got to try everything, do everything.
Try your absolute hardest at everything.
And just, love and everything as hard as you can. But then there's that other side. This side is more scarier and more vulnerable. And then there's that other side. Point? And there's that other side, right? Where it's like, if we just live mundane or whatever lives, but like don't delve into that area, we're never going to like have that fear of like it being nothing, If we just ignore it, we can just go through life, unfazed by it.
Yeah.
But if you think about it, it gets scary and opens up this whole thing. But yeah, if you're not thinking life is short, I think it's like an ignorance is bliss sort of kind of thing. Like you're trying to avoid that fear and just get on with it. Like, oh man.
I don't like that.
I don't either. I'm not like that.
I can understand. I'm option
why.
one.
I can definitely understand.
If you're not putting your absolute everything into something and not going out of your way to do things that you really enjoy doing, there's no point. There's no point.
Man, yeah. Oh, fuck, this stuff is it's wild. It's a wild concept.
Like you see the David Goggins thing. He had it's like a little story or whatever. I remember it off the top of my head because it sticks with me heaps. And it's so say, whatever God you believe in. If you don't believe in God, whatever. If you believe in heaven, if you don't, whatever. Say I'm going to go off the stereotypical God and heaven here. Say you die, right? You go up to heaven. You're waiting at the front gates there.
Yeah.
Yep. And God is standing there and he's reading out the person's name. And then you pop up. You're the next in line. It's got James Murray, right? Died, 74 years old. Was a barber his whole life. Whatever, did this, was whatever.
Yeah.
And then it popped up another screen. And it was... Well, he said, so David Goggins, obviously about the first part, he goes, David Goggins sprayed for cockroaches, was 300 pounds, worked for that his whole life, didn't do anything. And then it's got the next slide and it goes, David Goggins, 170 pounds, Navy SEAL, all this stuff. And then he says to God, that's not me. I didn't do that. And God says, that's what you could have been.
Yeah.
So shit like that goes, why would you not go and try your absolute hardest to do everything.
Everything you want to do.
Everything you want to do. Because, fuck dying and then, fuck being sick when you actually can't go and do it. When you're 70, 80 years old and you can't move like you used to and you can't go do things, you're screwed. And you're just living the rest of your days, with regret because you didn't do what you should have done or do what you could have done.
Yeah. Yeah, man, that's scary. I think the thing that's scariest... I was, you know who Neil deGrasse Tyson is?
No.
You don't know? He's like one of those.
Inform me. Enlighten me.
He's like a scientist. He's like one of those like space astronomer sort of guys.
Yeah, okay.
Knows like heaps about the cosmos.
Yeah.
He used to have a show called the Cosmos.
Yes, I know who this is.
You know the guy?
I know this guy. I'm not good with names, but I know.
Brown skin guy? Yeah. So that was his show. He did that.
Beard, moustache.
Yep. That's him.
Looks a bit like Steve Harvey with Afro.
Yeah. That's him. So he's all over TikTok and he's like, very well known because he's like, he sort of makes really complicated things easy to understand for like the common person.
But do you notice how he's always got evidence to back up?
Yeah. Yeah.
People ask him. That's why that's why he's so good at what he does.
So yeah, and this is what he said, which really rattled me off. I'll never forget hearing this. It really hit me hard because I never looked at it this way. I was in like I've probably said this story on the podcast before. I was in a very vulnerable state, flying by myself home from Sydney, hungover. Right.
This might have been episode
after
1.
a trip. Yeah, I think I've already brought this up. And I saw this TikTok. I don't know, either just before or just after like that moment on the plane, and it was pretty much saying like he was on a podcast and they were asking him, do you believe there's an afterlife? And he was like, do you believe you exist? He's like, if you're asking if you think you exist, then like, no, like it's just your body. Like you don't exist after that. He said, do you remember like your consciousness before you were born? And he's like, no. And then,
do you remember what you were doing when you were 6 years old? Yeah, bits and pieces, but not.
He goes, like, where were you? Where was your consciousness before you were born? Like blackness, nothing. That didn't happen. Yeah. Where's your consciousness after? And that, hearing it like that, it hurt. It hurt, honestly. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that
hurt to hear. But who knows, man? Maybe we were people in the past. Maybe it's just the same set of souls going round and around,
Do you think so?
I don't know. That's a scary thought in itself, but like, imagine you're someone else next, but you don't remember us being who we are now.
Yeah.
But like you're like, I don't know, like a fucking coal miner or something. Like you're a coal miner back in the day or something.
Yeah, and have you ever heard of the thing like what's it called? Do you have any birthmarks?
No, I don't think so, no.
So apparently that means you've just died of natural causes. If you have birthmarks, is apparently how you got killed in your previous life. I've got a birthmark.
Stabbed or something.
Like that little thing right.
Shot or stabbed.
Across like my ribs there. Shot or stabbed. It looks like a stab wound because it's very thin and it's across. So it looks like someone's just gone.
To be fair, a lot of them do look like that, eh?
So interesting. Yeah, and you obviously get the people who have big birthmarks across their eye. But maybe they've been like blown up or bombed or something.
I'm going to make something even more existential for you.
It's fucking weird.
To take it a layer deeper. If we're just the same set of souls going around into different people in different times, what is a soul then? What stays the same? What makes me who I am now and who I was back then? What makes that soul transferable? Like, what is it? Is like are all souls just, what is it? Just a soul? Like, there's nothing that keeps it in common.
Or do you think
we are inherently the
I've
same?
just got a very weird like theory pop into my head, eh?
About what?
Like, do you think that whole souls thing's made me think? So what did you say before? What did you say just then?
So think about it.
What makes it transferable?
Well, like, if I've got my soul now and fucking coal miner from fucking 80 years ago had the same soul as I have right now, what makes us the same soul? What?
I think it's because... I think...
pins us together?
Say your soul...
What pins us together?
Say you... Okay, you die. Your soul goes to a different person, right?
Yeah.
Newborn. That person grows up 18 years old, right? Say they do something throughout their life.
Yeah.
That might have been exactly the same spot, whatever. That's what deja vu is. So they might not know who you are, nothing about you, but your soul's gone into their body and there's a little link there that they've done something and they've gone, whoa, when you get deja vu and you go, whoa, fuck, I've done that before. But you've never done that before.
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe that's what it is.
I don't
Maybe
know
it's
if I've
the previous... I've gotten deja vu.
I don't know if I've gotten it too hard. I feel like there's moments, but...
I've had moments like driving or something, or talking to someone on the phone. I've gone, whoa, sorry.
That was weird, yeah.
Sorry, I just had really bad deja vu. But then me saying to them, I've had really bad deja vu is what I've said in that previous life.
But what would you name our souls? Like soul number 123? Like,
Yeah, maybe it's just
One just keeps going into infinity.
We're just a code. Yeah.
So God goes.
We could be 0.5789.
So God goes, okay, we're going to set out this many souls, and we're just going to keep rotating them through different bodies. Like, what makes that soul unique to every other soul if it's going through infinite amount of different bodies, vessels, rather?
I'm stumped. I think
that's the issue with the old reincarnation thing.
Yeah, I'm fully stumped. And that's going to linger with me for quite a bit.
Yep.
That whole talk. Sorry, guys. I didn't mean to jump down the rabbit hole there. I don't think that might have been a rabbit hole discussion.
This is definitely like my new, I'm not going to say passion, but like it's what's interesting me, like deep topics, conspiracies, my curiosity. Like, I don't know. It's so crazy, man. Like, I remember like people would go on about in school, like, oh, like, you know, you don't like learning, you're shit at learning. Like, you know, if you're not like, you know, interested in Lord of the Flies, learning about Lord of the Flies or learning fucking trigonometry, you're considered dumb or stupid. BIMDAS, yeah. You're considered stupid and not wanting to learn, right?
Yeah.
But like, it's not the stuff you want to learn about. This is stuff I want to learn about. Like,
people have different interests.
Philosophical shit or like, you know, stuff like that I want to learn about. I love it.
I'd love to get someone on who knows way more than we do about this and just pick their brain.
Oh, man.
If there's anyone in Perth, calling out all Perth, what is a philosopher? Is that what you are?
Philosophers, yeah.
Philosophers, yeah. Yeah, please
I don't know if
get in touch with us, or we'll get in touch with you because I want to pick their brains.
100%. Oh, man.
This is making me very, weird. Guys, moment of silence there. That was, I'm spooked out, guys. I'm thoroughly spooked out. But yeah, this is obviously a little bit of a different one. We like to switch it up. We don't want it.
We went sold or fold first, then big
chit chat,
existential
meltdown
afterwards. Meltdown.
But yeah, I think we're gonna wrap things up there. We're getting towards the end now.
I'm keen to actually clip some of the more serious stuff, like that gets people thinking, because I feel like people can still relate to that.
Yeah,
on TikTok 100%. And Instagram when we're obviously unbanned.
Definitely, yeah. I think that's like next week. They said 2 weeks, but we never know. So I'm just going to keep posting every few days until it
hopefully
starts spitting out to the For You page.
Disappears, yeah.
Yeah.
Ban.
But yeah, like I said before, if anyone does know anything about that shadow ban or how we're even getting flagged for it, because we're not even getting our videos flagged. Says there's nothing wrong with them.
Yeah, the guidelines are...
Yeah, the guidelines are fine. We meet all those guidelines.
I don't know what it was, man.
The guideline meters.
I don't know, man. TikTok need to sort their rubbish out.
Yeah, they do. But yes, you'll be seeing this while I'm away in Tassie. So I'll keep you guys informed. I'll post a few stories.
Have fun, mate.
Yeah, we'll have fun.
Don't disappear in that...
that Bermuda Triangle.
In that
I'm fucking worried now. I don't even know if I'm going to get there.
Make sure you come back.
Am I going to get there?
I don't want to be talking to myself on here.
Not the way you're thinking at the moment.
No.
You're going to be going fucking into the Earth's crust, not the rabbit hole. You'll be going with the other Matrix and the other civilization.
Maybe that's
down
where
there.
you end up. When you die, your soul just goes down into there and just joins a body down there. You just have a party down there.
That's crazy, eh?
Get the sausage rolls and party pies out and you just
the fairy bread.
Few shots of Glen 20.
Yep, maybe a cruiser or two.
So,
but that's going to wrap it up for this week, guys. Thank you very much for listening. Thank you very much for watching. Please go. I forgot to say it at the start. I'm going to start saying it at the start. Please go
Spotify.
Like the Spotify.
YouTube.
YouTube, yes. We want some more subscribers on YouTube. We've only got like 25 or something.
TikTok, Instagram, everything.
Yes.
Doesn't matter.
I'll put a link on the screen as per throughout the video, so you'll never miss that. Also, we've got the link tree in our bio on Instagram.
Yeah.
Go click that for all of our links. Takes you everywhere.
And honest, like, we've got like who we want in mind for like guests and that, but if you guys know anyone that would want to come on, or if you just want to come on, flick us a message.
Let us know.
And
all right.
We'll suss it out.
Cool. Thanks very much, guys. We'll see you soon.
Cheers. Ciao.